contest this time, because it's been real fun to watch, you know, with 4 runes spawning and heroes like a Slardar that have that level 1 stun. It's been real interesting to see how that goes about. We have our Rubik going down, placing a nice ward to get some vision, but it looks like our Rubik may actually be in a little bit of trouble here.
It dissipated!
That thing like grazed the back of his hip, and now it looks like this is actually going to be Ben in some serious trouble to crush to lock him down, and that's going to be the first blood for the puck. A little bit of turnaround there as Rubik is feeling really confident.
Right call. The other side of the map, Ben doing okay for himself too. He's going to have a rotation down from the Earth Spirit, but once again, unlikely to really amount to too much. Fred's just been chilling with the salve, holding on to it for a while. Nice solid pull, though, from Ben. It's going to give him a nice big wave to drag in towards his tower.
Going to deal with a little bit of damage, but again, still 3 tangos left, and now has his shrine. Soon to be up and active. Up top,
close.
We've got Risen trapped in the kinetic field. Nova's getting low. They've got the searing chains. They've got the damage they need. Risen wants to go in, hits the crush, gets the disruptor. I don't know if he's going to be getting out alive, but he got it what he needed to. He's able to pop off that salve and may actually end up living through this. Another crush, turning some damage onto Afu, but that's going to be the end of the Slardar's play, and it is more than what they needed.
Oh, but
there
down
is going to be a
bottom.
kill down bottom. 3 heroes able to take out a Weaver finally. Not too
Available, and he went for the skill in the kinetic field instead of the glimpse, which like that kinetic field was so close to missing on the Slardar. I was surprised he went for it just because it was like the max range possibility, whereas the glimpse would have been the guaranteed bring back. But they didn't have enough stuns to actually keep him in place that it would have been for the kill without it. So it was like a riskier play going for the kinetic field, but it was the only way they could secure the kill. And then, I mean, that Fairy Fire stun, though, that was just dope.
Yeah, I mean, you could feel that Slardar's desperation. He wasn't panicking. He's like, all right, I'm probably going down. Who can I take with me? Disruptor's a nice, easy pick, and he kept his eyes on the prize. Now here we've got Nana going in, able to leap back and dodge out the aggression from Carl, but this puck is still playing very far forward and able to actually snatch up a kill.
Wow. All right. Well
and
done.
Going for more. I mean, it's showing off that Dream Coil.
It's going to be very helpful. Ooh, Carl. Close on
Yeah,
that
those phase shifts have been super on point. I think she's dodged out almost every Starfall now. Ben gonna be going down. They've got vision of this little bug. They're gonna keep up with him here. Do they have the damage though? The time lapse back out into the lane, and there's nothing else to block him in. So solid effort from the Radiant, not able to catch the Weaver out this time, but they still do have the leg up on him in lane.
Risen just comes firing out of there. Stun.
Oh, able to land the crush before the glimpse takes effect, and Carl just finishes the job, man. That guy's the executor.
Bully up Ajit in his Veil, so Puck did finish out the Veil, not going to opt for the early Blink Dagger, so we've got Veil on Veil action, and it doesn't mean, oh, wow, that was a quick burst.
That was a great Veil pickup. Hello, magic damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty strong. We'll see if Nana can do the same thing down bottom here. So they need Silence and Kick. Oh, that was a great start.
That was a beautiful start. He's still got the Infest if he can react fast enough, but just does not have the opportunity, as Mirana can drop too much magic damage with that max level Starstorm now, so very well played.
I'm sure he would love to grab this Tome at level 10 here and get a little
first
pull through
Slardar
here
and
too.
Fest
This will
bomb.
help him get him 6.
Risen brings in the Lifestealer, but there is no blink, so he just kind of has to sprint in and hope for a really nice crush. Getting down this Ember Spirit could be huge, but of course he's got Remnants, he's got one dropped out. We'll see if this is going to be happening now. It's Bale. Oh, we're going in, and that's going to be Ah Jit just going in.
Like
Moonlight
this,
Shadow
baiting.
popped out. Fred is just getting completely destroyed. Oh my goodness, he's going in. They ended up losing that Slardar, but they are able to get the kill on the Ember Spirit overall, and the rotation in from the puck is going to be huge. The arrow connects onto the Lifestealer, and now the drop down. They just got too much magic damage. Can our little Lifestealer end up living through this? Afu going in, and now that Rage is going to be enough to secure Fred another kill. The double kill from the Slardar Infest Bomb, and it looks like they want to go for this Mirana as well. The TP is canceled. Mirana's able to pick up the kill on the Lifestealer, but Carl takes that right back. That was a interesting little fight there. Slardar, the vessel, died right away, allowing for the Lifestealer and the puck to make the plays, but wasn't as clean as it could have been.
It was so smart though, because they were hoping that Slardar would live, yes, but the unintentional good game, well played, I'm sure. They're hoping the Slardar would live past the Remnant burst, because once the Remnants were used, because that's the thing about the new Ember Spirit, like all your damage comes from the Remnants because this Veil build and everything, so you have to use them all to try and burst them down. The second the Remnants were burst, that's when Lifestealer comes out, because now there's no escape, and he's able to run them down. Totally
Bottom
ripped
lane.
Slardar's life.
Weaver gets a taste of his own medicine, silenced up, can't time lapse out, and has a bug clinging to him, so very well played from the Rubik. Didn't panic, instead turned it right back around on him.
That high magic output going for the 3 points in the lead, not going for that max arrow. It's definitely the more common Mirana build. We've seen a couple of them mix it up lately, but Kirito and Ben dancing, doing Shikuchi battles. Good observer war plays down here from Afu. So low on Kirito, he's just like such like fresh bait here for Afu. Yeah, he's done.
Is he? Oh, he's trying for it. He's going to actually Scoochie away. This is going to be the best bait we've seen this game. This Rubik is making the plays. It may end up costing him his life. This next tick of Thunderstrike should finish him off, but no! He actually gets out with sub 10 HP. And it's going to be scooching back around. Looks like the Weaver might be able to take him down. Oh, that's got to be a bittersweet death. He's actually able to scoochie once again, microing the courier at the same time.
Oh, he baited him. Oh, the juice.
Oh, my goodness, Rubik. That is just...
I can understand that because Ben's like, all right, the only way he lives is if he goes
plus.
in here, right? Because if I chase this way, I'm going to see him and I'll kill him under the tower. But he out-mind-gamed him.
There's going to be that silence landing onto the puck. Do they have enough burst damage to take him down before the phase shift? Looks like the phase shift is able to go dodge down that damage. They've got a really, really nice puck ult. And finally, they get down the Mirana, but it does cost Puck his mega kill streak. And that's going to be a pretty big bounty, about 650 gold going.
Good queued up. Which is, it's a good game for it, too, with the Weaver and the Ember Spirit. I can definitely understand it. The only thing is they're going to naturally build into anti-silence items anyway because they have a silencer on the enemy team.
Oh, look at that Weaver just get fucking smashed. Oh, that's got to be satisfying.
Yeah, there's a reason we have Lifestealer Slider for sure. Just, it's crazy. It's kind of unbelievable you can pump out that much damage just during the stun duration of Slider. And with that not needing the global silence. Oh, sorry.
Immediate follow-up there. They've got that Static Storm rolling. They're probably going to be able to find the Lifestealer. The Static Storm is not going to last long enough to get the kill, but instead is going to be giving it away to our Ember Spirit. So an even better scenario for Ah Jit. He picks up a double kill in this fight. Moonlight Shadow's still rocking. Is Afu really going to try to reinitiate here? It looks like Afu might actually be the one in trouble
block
here. His roll does not go as far as he needs it to, and he will end up hitting the deck. So Carl at least gets something out of this bottom lane engage, but still overall a positive for Warriors Gaming.
That was a nice grab by Carl. Just jaunt into that orb to make sure he can...
Plus 10% cleave or something, I don't know. Alright, either way, Risen doing his best up in this top lane. I am so surprised this Slardar has been as survivable as he is. Risen just has this amazing game sense over whether it's time for him to leave the lane, whether he needs to be jungling, or whether he can stick it out. And he's actually found a pretty solid amount of farm for a Slardar that started as poor as he is. Book rotation up into the jungle. And lift it up, smack down, and that kitty is put to sleep.
It's so painful for Warriors Gaming, too, every time they're raiding kill one of these kills. Yeah, he might be dead from Risen. Yeah, he's dead.
Go forward. They got the Corrosive Haste. Ben's able to skirt around the backside, but the support, once again, will be going down. That is going to be Disruptor's 5th death, unfortunately. As well, so hopefully Dire aren't just on a wild goose chase right now.
They have the sentry, so they're letting them come in here, but I don't know, this is risky.
I think they just got a little too hurted here. They got played on. Now we're gonna see if the Puck's gonna get out alive, but one more tick of that Starstorm, and that is just 2 heroes dead. Yeah, they traded for a tower, but that seemed a little bit cocky.
We have the Orchid on our Lifestealers. Now we just see if they're gonna show down bottom with Ah Jit, and how fast they can. Right.
Oh, going in. They've got the global silence committed as well, and it looks like this Ember Spirit has just fallen victim. Earth Spirit trying to roll down to the low ground will be successful in doing so, but the Ember, the much bigger prize in that fight, has already been claimed.
All right, perfect timing for them.
Oh, I thought Puck was going to go try to drop the ult and make things happen.
Well, he's already back in. He was infested for so long that's already back off cooldown. They might not be expecting this right now from Warriors Gaming. And just waiting for the Orchid. It's there. It's ready.
Going in pretty deep about that. They don't even need to commit the ult right now, and Lifestealer just goes to town. Puck thinking about maybe casting that Dream Quill to hold everyone in place, but is it really necessary? Puck's can go ahead and phase shift out of this, might be left alone a little bit, able to blink back up to the high ground, dodging the arrow, and is going to be channeling up that Illusion Orb, but can't jaunt to it. Is silenced by the Static Storm, and that's going to be a kill on the Puck. Carl, once again, just getting a little too confident in these fights and underestimating the silence and the control that Warriors Gaming have. Now we see Lifestealer re-engaging, able to pick up another quick kill on the supports, and Warriors Gaming, they're pressing forward for this. They've got Ben now committed, and they're able to drop a quick kill onto that Rubik. They're looking for Risen as well, who's trying to go in, trying to go once again for those clutch crush plays, but can't find anything. and all of a sudden Warriors Gaming take that fight into their favor.
Yeah, all because they might have seen someone moving around. Lifestealer seems very confident that's where Earth Spirit's going to be. He's quite right, but they won't be there in time.
Oh, immediate force staff forward. They're going to commit the global here for the kill on the Mirana. It's not exactly the most high-value kill on the map, but definitely doing a good job keeping her progress slowed down. He went in for the Manta style instead of trying to go for that early Ags.
Yeah, again, just too many silences. They just need to all get defensive items up against it. With the Lifestealer doubling down on the Orchid, it's even more important. And, again, still kind of slightly risky that he did that, but so far so good. The only problem
are not exactly being discreet about this Roche attempt. They just kind of strolled in. There's a Dire Observer Ward scouting out every movement in and out of the pit, so Dire know what's up right now. Meanwhile, mid lane, our Puck is going to be silenced up, Yulesed up, making space for the rest of his team, but may end up giving his life for this. In fact, he'd be able to re-engage with his team. Puck is going to be able to go, blinks into the trees, not going to be able to live through this, but Aegis has been claimed by the Lifestealer, and it looks like they're ready to go forward. There is going to be that Static Storm connecting onto just the Slardar. He doesn't have his buddy infested in him. There's a Glimmer Cape on the Rubik now. Crush from the Slardar trying to buy himself some time, but the Remnant's coming in, just spraying out damage left and right. Roll forward. It looks like our Rubik is going to get clipped on by the arrow as well. Not a great day to be YoungMinds, and I mean, you called it. All of a sudden, after one lost team fight, there goes straight uphill and ended up costing him most of his health pool trying to figure that out.
Carl going to try and chase down on the Ben, knowing that he's low.
Oh? They get Afu, they cancel his TP. It's just an Earth Spirit without any mana, so Carl laying in the right clicks.
Oh, he face shifted! Okay, he's still going to get him.
All right.
That was close. That was kind of funny.
Kind of like, all right, here you go, sir. Just stroll right on past me.
Open the door. I don't know. It's a little bit risky.
Right?
Ben on the back lines. He wants Wiz. He wants to force out this global.
They are going to be able to go through. They catch out Lifestealer in this silence. He doesn't have his rage available, so he just can't get out of this. Now he's going to immediately rage. Global silence has been popped, and YoungMinds seem indecisive. Is this a re-engage or is this a back? And now they finally decided to get back. Can they all escape scot-free? Your Puck is going to be stunned up. We're going to have Lifestealer Glimmer Caped. He's just barely skirting around. Ends up going down. We are going to get a kill on our Silencer. It looks like they want to go in for Ben again here, but the damage is too much. The Silencer drops, and now Carl, look at the damage being taken by the Mirana Illusions. Is going to phase shift and disjoint the pathing, but still, is he fast enough to get out of here? He blinks away, but the TP's to the shrine. He's going to be jaunting to his Illusory Orb, but is actually
Carl, what a
going
play.
Down.
Stays behind the Dagon, and he might even escape. He still has Yules. He just wants to wait for his orb first. He's got his
How
blink
is he
as well.
still alive?
He's a player. That was nicely done. There's also a sick play up top we didn't get talked about from Corrido, where he stole the Searing Chains and stopped the kill from coming up. He ended up hitting it on the Ember Spirit and the Earth Spirit.
Speaking of Ember Spirit, he's still in the heat of it here. Going to be lifted up, dropped down, but they don't really have any sort of damage sources left. Crush has already been committed. And now Arrow going to be dodged out by Risen, but I don't know if it's looking too great for him. He's going to have to go and get himself home. He's got it.
He's so close to blink.
Oh, no, he's dead. Unfortunate, too. He had like 2k gold in the bank, and now he's down to 1,700.
That's going to hurt towards his BKB.
I am
very long
thoroughly
fight.
surprised going. They've got a gem now on that Disruptor. That's why they're able to check for wards without popping down their sentries. And, I mean, Disruptor's kind of a fragile gem holder. We'll see what they're going to do with that. But Rubik just completely dropped. Picked off from his friends.
Yeah, not really worth it for them, I don't think, without the Rubik. It's only a tier 2. They don't matter as much anymore anyway. It's all about those tier 3s. The big thing for them, again, will be Roche. But you can just see how this late game is just going to be so many problems for them, honestly. Like, this Mirana didn't even have to go for an Aghanim Scepter, and they can't keep up with the split push still on the side of YoungMinds. Like, Ember Spirit is just very fast. Even just the Manta style is fast enough for her.
Oh, initiation, though. This could be a phenomenal fight with the Global Silence. They immediately drop the Disruptor, and that's a gem on the deck. This Weaver is completely picked off. They've now got the gem being picked onto our Slardar, who...
Wiz might also suffer the same fate, though, as he's trying to get some wards up. He's like, oh, but there's 2 dead heroes. Guys, help! Team! Where's my team? Oh, where were you guys? God, this is... I could, like, see the silencer on my team, you know?
You got that full Divine mode, you know? You understand it. Now, oh, Infest Bomb plopped out, but very...
Infest in and out. That was weird.
Just trying to figure out the best positioning for this fight, I guess. Global's popped off, so the Dire, they got to play very carefully around this fight. But now for the rest of the fight, everyone's going to be able to do whatever they want. It looks like there's going to be that silencer chunk down. That's going to be the first casualty. The puck drops the Dag and is able to get the kill on the Disruptor, so another gem is going to be on the deck. Mirana now focused down by 3 Radiant heroes, and Weaver wants to get close, is going to be trapped in by that Dream Coil, picked off once again. Mega kill streak back up for Carl, and that's going to be only 1 hero dead on the Radiant, where 3 are dead on the Dire. We might not even be...
I can force the buyback on the
Slardar
bed.
has 2 gems now.
Twice the true sight. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Shocking how well that fight
Shadowblade,
went.
but he's just going right on in, playing like he doesn't have anything to lose here. If this Slardar goes down, that's going to be huge for the Dire, and it looks like they will end up burning the Aegis on the Lifestealer. Risen getting very, very low in the back lines, facing an indecision over whether or not to back out. Nice Static Storm catching onto 2, and they might be able to focus down this Lifestealer. Slardar's just going to be sitting there, crushing it down. Looks like he will end up dropping 2 gems. Kirito falls as well. Oh, what a massacre. Silencer, the only survivor, as Young kind of give him a taste of the old Global, but look at these racks just melting down very slowly. Puck trying to go in, trying to see if they can possibly get any catches here, but full lane of Raxes are down. Dream Coil connecting onto 4. There's going to be a nice Moonlight Shadow preventing any sort of vision, and without the use of the gems, it's going to be pretty difficult. Puck's able to go ahead and use that dig and snap up the Mirana, but a Mirana for a full lane of Roche Pit here. If their last shrine is taken up here near the Roche Pit, they got really no way to get in there. That's going to be Dire's Roche and Cheese.
Oh, they jump in.
Disruptor just got evaporated. Holy crap.
Yeah, they were not expecting that at all. I mean, we had the Dire side vision going up, and there was just suddenly a Slardar. So, Shadowblade doing work. And him.
Taking a look at hero levels now, we've got Ember Spirit and Puck hitting that 25. Marana's getting real close. Oh, jump in, and Fest Bomb popped out, and the Global. Ember's going to go ahead and use himself to try to stay alive, zip away from the Earth Spirit, but it's like Ember will be the one biting the dust. Our Lifestealer's able to go ahead and crawl through that kinetic field. He's taken some damage.
I personally think it's amazing. Look at this thing. You can jump to that anytime. So
same
good.
with the 200 Scoochie movement speed. Like, you play a full 25 game as Weaver, and then you go back to, like, level 1 Scoochie, and it feels like you're in molasses.
Oh. Well, they've done it. I mean, from the Ember pick off, the Global right into the Orca, and now deep dive in here. But again, Puck can kind of do this now.
Has that Dream Coil at the ready. These guys are really going to rotate around and try to catch him out.
There was a sick play that actually saved... Well,
Oh.
actually, no chance for that.
Rush in. This Mirana could be in some serious trouble. Just completely blown up by the Dagon. That's going to be Mirana and Weaver dead with no buyback. 2 of the major damage sources on this team. They're just going to be tapped out, and this is going to be a full lane of Rax going the way of the Radiant, and they're just keeping going. Risen goes in, gets that crush, and they land a triple man Dream Coil behind the tier 4s. That's going to be another Dagon dropped, another hero dead. They've got a Lotus Orb going, but can only do so much work. A gem is dropped behind the tier 4s. All of YoungMinds are still up. The Rubik's burning low, but still alive. There's going to be another Infest into Risen. He's still BKB. Does he want to blink forward and reinitiate here? Like, he's definitely tempted.
Oh, this is actually it's time to shine, though. This Octarine core, he's the one who can actually win this entire fight.
Rubik tries to be a player and just dies. Where did that gem end up that was behind the tier 4?
Man, Ajit is still doing it right now.
Oh, they're going in. They actually get the bash they need. Ember Spirit is able to use himself at the very last second. Remnants himself away. Looks like they're going to find maybe the consolation prize of the Earth Spirit.
You can't live. No! No!
He's trying. Dude,
Afu,
he's drawing so much attention.
All right, we have to
the
go back.
Rax are going down. Lifestealer's fighting within a Static Storm. Does end up going down here. This last little Rax, it's staying up. Carl, he really wants it. One more hit. Is it going to be enough? This Rax lives with 20 health.
Nova's going to find it, too. Oh, he's going back in.
Carl,
Okay. Oh, what a player.
You're a player.
Afu's still alive, though.
Oh!
All right, it was. Nova. Can't find the glimpse, even with the vision. No. Oh, all right. Well, they still have mid,
What
so
a
that wasn't
fight.
megas, but yeah, that was pretty god tier. Big play in second is gonna make compared to like a permanent 15 armor is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Oh, they
Raptor going in.
don't have the gem.
Fuck. I mean, with all the gems in this game, that's a little bit inexcusable.
Oh,
You got
no.
Lifestealer coming out. He's got a silence if he needs to. They are
Oh,
able
the
to go
ult
through.
from the Weaver.
Disruptor is going to be trying to go and save his friends, but okay. We got dead Disruptor, and there's going to be a dead Afu very shortly, and it looks like Risen going through is going to be DK. Misses the crush, but now Nana jumps in, lands a really nice Starstorm. Does she have the fortitude to actually stay in this fight? Is going to go ahead and land the Orchid on the Silencer, chasing him down, picks the gem off his dead body. Now one of the gems is now back in dire control. Meanwhile, Puck is just having some fun. Still alive, just barely uses himself. The arrow is not going to connect. Puck is going to go try to phase shift out of this one, but I don't think that's going to be too lucky. Puck ends up dying. Let's forget.
Were you saying that Puck is fucked? Is that what that was? Yeah, they're gonna try.
Inside.
They're hoping, man. They want this Ember Spirit to show. And here he is.
They want to get this down.
Oh, guys. Oh, they actually got him.
Oh! Did you see that damage?
Did he not have a remnant?
Bloodthorn. I think he hands are down. This is gonna be Radiant team. They're pulling a fast one. They're just going in through top lane. They're trying to
the arrow hit
the dire.
Can they actually get the
puck though? He's got to use. Oh, they get the puck down. He's got buyback. He's got boots that travels level 2. That's actually not a huge blow.
The triple arrow. Burst down with these side towers. Leap stolen by Corito here. Make too much difference. No, Nana though. Still has that. No, it does not have that Aegis. That's satanic though. Oh, can't even get it off.
You made some interesting noises there, Mob.
Yeah, well, I felt bad. It's like she just looks so confident. Removing one can just make your whole fight fall apart. And Global can certainly do that.
Carl?
Global?
Global's coming now, but is it too late to save the puck? Looks like he's already getting pretty low. He's going to go ahead and phase shift himself out as the rest of the team arrives, and this could be huge for Radiant. This might be the fight that winner loses it all. Looks like Weaver's just going to be going and spraying some serious damage onto the puck, who's going to heal himself up. Meanwhile, Nana going to be running away. The crush comes in to reinitiate, and Nana will get blown up by the Dagon. Oh man, that Mirana's dead. Has buyback, spends it up. The Earth Spirit goes down. He now just barely has buyback as well. Similar story with the Weaver, so it's now just going to be...
Ajit! He's going to get found. There's a Yules.
Oh, man, the Yules popped up, and that's going to be perhaps another kill, though, with Nana back in the fight. That is scary. A crush comes back in. One more hit secures Risen the kill onto the Ember Spirit. He's going to buy back immediately. And now the Slardar, he's in some serious trouble. Already consumed his cheese. Lifestealer, meanwhile, just wailing away. Still has an Aegis at his disposal. There's going to be Afu rolling back on through, but Carl able to pick him to pieces.
Wow.
And that's going to be GG called out. Warriors Gaming.Unity dropped their first game of the day to YoungMinds. What a game.
Very well played by YoungMinds coming to the later stages of this one. They had a lineup that honestly did not scale that well, like as you might expect from Warriors, just because of that overall threat that was coming from the Slider and the Lifestealer, and then Puck just getting so farmed that even that hero was going to be enough of a pressure across the entire map, so... Very, very well done. Man, that one fight they won, I thought that could have just been it. The way they demolished that first set of racks, but YoungMinds, impressive stuff. Again, yeah, Warriors game have looked great all day, so impressed to see them taken down here. And again, yeah, just game number 1. So I'm actually going to...